Friday, everyone. Welcome to Forgina's Journey and today's vlog. I hope you're having a great Friday and looking forward for the weekend. Okay, so today I would like to talk to you about meditation and the different types, some resources that you can as well as marrying this with a Christian perspective and a weight loss perspective. And so I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and let's get started. Now, I have a couple of resources. One is very close and personal to me, so let me get to that, and let me get to why the meditation I feel could be very helpful and a wonderful tool. So, meditation, according to, and I'm going to be reading a little bit, and I will put these links down in the description below, and to kind of give you some resources that you can go on your own and research. Healthline.com. There's 9 popular types of meditation practices. There's a mindful meditation, a spiritual meditation, focus meditation, movement meditation, mantra, transcendental, progressive, loving kindness, and visualization meditation. Those are all the different popular types of meditation. There's a lot of resources and the describing of each one of them. And so the meditation as a whole is just a way of calming your mind down, and as well as focus on breathing and focus on things that you can't control. And so I think that it is, for me, is incredibly helpful. Yes, I have used meditation in the past, and I grew up in a very strict Christian household, and it was with an older generation of a father and a mother, and it was always looked at as, new age and very scary. Oh, this is scary. This is, and as well as, satanic. This is not good. So it was in that, and I was, in my experience in growing up, it was kind of a scary and not, not of, because it was not known at the time. It was not a lot of research, and you get transformed to a different dimension, and it can be used as a negative connotation. So I think with everything that it is a polar opposites of, it could be good or it could be bad, extremes of either one. I can go in the middle, and we can really kind of use it as a tool to our benefit. So me personally, and that is much later in life, especially when I went to Denver. I went to Denver for a week to go to National Jewish Hospital, and there they had a class for meditation. And I also went with a really good friend of mine that also uses meditation. In fact, when I was at the clinic, I went off and did my testing, and she was in a corner, and she had a meditation class that she attended, and it was nothing scary. She just sat in the corner and just closed her eyes and had her head down and completely just very quiet. And I remember her coming over to me after the class, and she just felt so, she looked just like, things were okay. She wasn't anxious. Things were, just very calm. And I was like, wow, And so have I used meditation? Yes, I have. And I will tell you of my personal experience in a minute. So anyway, another resource on a Christian perspective, there is a focus on the family, also does some research or does some articles about some meditation, as well as it's called rzim.org. And again, of course, I'll put links in the description. And that also talks about Christian meditation, what it's not and what it is. And that's a great resource as well to kind of have some good descriptions for meditation and what it can and can't be. So let me first of all turn to my friend Janet, the one that went with me to Denver, and I asked her to kind of give some insight about meditation because she's been doing it for quite a while. And so I kind of asked her some interview questions, and she emailed me some responses. And so I kind of wanted to get her perspective because she is a strong Christian lady. And so I kind of wanted to get her perspective on meditation and on hers. And I'm going to read her responses because they were so amazing. And I just asked her, how she got into it and why she meditates and what her experience was on it. And so I asked her how she got into it. She's a dear friend and mentor. First introduced me to meditation. I really respected her as a grounded woman who looks to heaven for guidance in her life. And she has been meditating off and on for about 5 years. And the last couple of years, I've made a daily practice. It really has blessed my life with quiet clarity and perspective. And she says, for me, meditation is just, a way to be still, to take time to be with myself, to be open to inspiration from heaven. Many worry about doing it just right and put pressure on meditation. Just take the time, settle your mind, focus on your breath, and be still. My meditation practice has helped me be more calm and take life as it comes. She herself marries meditation and prayer, and she finds it a sacred time in her day. And she enjoys doing guided meditation. And there's some free meditation apps on there. And what she likes is Insight Timer, Calm, Simple Habit, and Headspace. If you also go on to YouTube, there is tons of resources for meditation. And there's different types of meditation, as far as there could be for weight loss, for anxiety, for depression, for sleep. There's all different resources for YouTube. If you just put YouTube for weight loss, and you can do some of those. So that's a Christian perspective, and as well as I had asked her this morning, I said, there's a lot of negative connotations about meditation. So that hasn't really ever been her experience, but it is if you do it in the way it's intended, and this is something that you can regulate. This is something that you have control over. If it doesn't feel right for you and to you, then you shouldn't do it. So this is something that can be a good tool for good, but you do have the choice and the ability to regulate. Are you going to be, it's not like hypnosis where you don't have any control. You absolutely have control over what you do with your life and what fits for you. So that is the beauty. For me, there's a couple of things that is very helpful. Number one, I find that, excuse me, I'm starting to get hoarse. I can't talk very much. For me, 5 or 10 minutes does the trick. 5 or 10 minutes to let me calm down, because let me tell you why calming down is very important for me, because especially this past week where I have been extremely tired, and my sleep apnea is getting really bad. And so it's, oh, hold on, I'm so sorry. Jules, you need to look, or anyway, it's hard for me when my anxiety triggers and it's that fast. It's hard for me to come down off of it and control and regulate. I find that if I can slow things down enough, because as a Christian perspective, when anxiety hits, there's no way for me to pray or hear. I feel inspiration and calm and pray for help unless I can calm myself down. I have to be able to calm myself down before I can even think or feel what the Lord wants me to do and how to deal with things. So, meditation for me has been incredibly helpful too. If I could just take 5 minutes, do some guided meditation, go on YouTube, I'm having an anxiety attack, let me hurry and go and see if I can calm myself down just for 5 minutes. It doesn't take an hour, it doesn't take 30 minutes. For me, if it's intention and it's purposeful, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that's all it takes. We can move on, we can deal with things, we can make better decisions. We don't throw up word-wise on people because that's very easy for you to do. So that is what is very helpful for me. I am so sorry. I'm going to have to drink something because so that is a Christian-based part of meditation and what I'm finding is helpful. Weight loss with eating disorders. It is vitally important, and I think I've talked to you about this before. Weight loss, it is incredibly important to slow down from emotional eating and doing the act. It is incredibly important to slow the emotions down. Something happens, I feel like I have to eat to medicate myself. So it is incredibly important to slow that down, to get space in between that. I know I'm very intentional today. So, and excuse me for a minute, I'm going to have to, she's not happy with me right now, so I'm not letting her come in. So, it is incredibly important to be able to just give me 5 minutes to meditate so I can put some space in between my anger or my upset or my frustration and my emotions and eating. So if I take that, I'm able to make better choices. And so that is why meditation is very helpful for me in that regard as well. There is guided meditations as YouTube. All of them, there's not an hour, half an hour, 20 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I feel like is very helpful. Gosh, that's, how many seconds more of a space that you can use to fix and to kind of make better choices. So weight loss, that is what is very helpful as well for me. So there's some resources. I hope that this is been very informative and very insightful. Please go ahead and look at the resources that I'm going to provide, and that hope that kind of gives you some ideas. If you have on my Facebook, then feel free to go ahead and tell me about it's for Gina's Journey on Facebook. So tell me, give me some ideas of what your experiences about this practice is, and meditation, and kind of give me some of your experiences. I would love to hear them. Thank you again so very much. Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. And don't forget to click and subscribe, and to click the notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. And don't forget as well is to love yourself and love others. Love always wins. Have a good weekend, you guys, and we'll see you Monday.